Hello and welcome to the first and last edition of FSC News for 2018. I'm Hawa Hassan.
And I'm Jeray Jones. But first, let's start this segment off with a joke. Hey, Hawa.
What, Jeray?
What did the fish say to the dolphin?
I don't know. What?
Fish don't talk.
She's so funny. Sports, PE, and physical fun. Students of Frontier School of Excellence have become ecstatic as the new school gym enters its final stages of completion.
But with the last day of school upon us, students are wondering when will it be done? And what's taking the construction process so long? Reporter Kima Washington and myself have the answers.
As the gym continues to be built, everyone wants to know when will it be finished. The gym was supposed to be ready for this school year. That obviously didn't happen. FSE principal Mr. Taken explains why.
One thing is that they found a tank under the ground. That was a gas tank, and they needed to remove that one. Removing was not an issue, but they had to do some other things to prevent any future risks for the school, for the students.
As for the Falcons, they're more than ready to use the new gym. A middle schooler says the gym would make FSC a much cooler school.
Help me practice more so I can get more time out of school and in school for practice my basketball skills.
It's better than the gym is better than being outside because it's hot and stuff.
We can have like new hoops and stuff and like better nets and everything, and we can just play inside and stuff. We'll be cooler. We can have like more energy to play.
The gym also means no more off-campus practices.
Our practices, games will happen in this facility, so we don't have to take our students to other facilities for practice, for games. We'll have those things in our building, hopefully, starting next year.
And believe it or not, the new gym will be finished before we get out of summer school.
The budget for this gym is $2 million and should be finished by the end of June. Everyone is ready for that, especially our athletes.
Just think, next year we'll have a great facility for games and practice. This will come in handy for the track team. It certainly will.
But even without a gym, our runners have had a phenomenal season this year. Reporter Nia Robertson and editor Brian Medina are off to the races.
Surviving.
And that's just what he did. Thomas and the rest of the track team survived the season. They worked hard and practiced almost every day at a local park, running up hills, throwing the discus and shot put and planking forever. They ran multiple laps every practice. Now that's what you call dedication.
All right, last one. What's 13 times 2?
I think I did pretty good compared to 2 years ago, winning medal.
Freshman Trevion Wilson outpaced even his biggest dreams. He's headed to the state track meet after making it through districts and sectionals. In the sectional competition, he ran the 200 meter in 23.83 seconds. He's so fast, he's one of the top 25 runners in the state. And he's the first ever student from FSC to make it to state competition.
Effort, and running against other people. I don't run slow. Yeah, I got faster.
You can say that again. With editor Brian, I'm Nia Robinson reporting from FSC News.
We didn't run as a school, but we certainly marched. Frontier stood up and said enough was enough on National School Walkout Day. Students demonstrated along Truce Avenue to show that school shootings are becoming a worry to all students. Students were excited to have their voice heard as they held up posters for the cars that were driving past to see. They also wanted to open the eyes of those who are blind to the violence that threatens schools all around the country.
They're loving the fact that they're being heard from all the cars honking and showing their support, and they're liking the fact that they were able to spend time discussing these issues that matter to them. I'm hearing a lot of, hey, next time when we do this, can we walk around the school, or can we use cardboard rather than paper posters? So I'm hearing a lot of next time when we, which is awesome. That's what I want to hear.
This walkout was organized by middle school social studies teacher Ms. Fry and her students. Everyone was monitored by staff the entire time for their safety. Due to the students' amazing behavior, Frontier looks forward to more events like this.
It makes me so proud to see my school involved in something so historically relevant. Great job, guys.
Frontier School of Excellence art program has been an ongoing thing over the years.
To increase more interest in the art program, the art teacher, Ms. Bryan, took the 11th grade art class to the Art Institute in Nelson Atkins Art Museum. Kofi Lewis and myself are here to tell you the story.
Students arrived at the Kansas City Art Institute and were greeted warmly. They started the day with a presentation explaining the different classes available, affordability, and how KCAI compares to other art institutes.
I've been really happy with how everyone has acted on the tour. I'm excited to have you guys see all different kinds of art and ways to make art. So I think this college tour has shown you a lot of things that you maybe haven't seen at other college campuses. I've taken a class for teachers in the Fab Lab with all the 3D printers, so that was nice to see again.
After the students split up and toured the Art Institute looking at student-produced artwork, including sculptures, ceramics, drawings, and technical art. The students also toured the Nelson Atkins Museum.
All the people smiling actually, like coming to the art museum really inspired me because you see all the people's type of like artwork and their techniques and just everything. It's an inspiration.
They participated in a scavenger hunt as they walked around the museum. Some students enjoyed the sun outside along with the glass maze.
My favorite part about the trip was looking at all the different projects and different creativity of art. It's very interesting seeing other people's creative minds.
The art trip was an inspirational day that exposed future artists to all they could accomplish. For Falcon News, I'm Kofi with editor Howard Hassan.
You were there, weren't you? Didn't you go to the trip?
I did. You know, my favorite part of this trip was seeing all the other students' artwork.
Frontier School of Excellence is well known for its diversity. Students from various backgrounds came together to learn under one roof at this year's Multicultural Festival. Myself and editor Keeman Washington have the story of cultural awareness in the district.
The middle school gym at FSI became more than a place for exercise. On Friday, April 13, it transformed into a personal globe. Students, family, and administration gathered and showed off a piece of their own country. There were 25 countries represented, and there's hope for more next year. Senior Sule Tekin loved the group effort.
I think it's much improved compared to like the previous years, and I think it's pretty, fun and like collaborative and colorful and diverse.
Frontier Schools likes to shine a spotlight on diversity. African countries like Kenya and Somalia were on display. If you drop by, you get your henna done. Samples of food from Jamaica, Germany, China, Italy, South Korea, Ireland, Lebanon, and even Azerbaijan were prepared just for the event. There are performances from dancing to singing. Mexico demonstrated a dance in their quinceañera dress. Even the superintendent was excited to attend the festival.
Great diversity. We have many people from different countries, and we want to celebrate basically that diversity at this festival. This is our fourth festival. Earlier this festival was in STEM High School, and then this year we want to move to here because we have a gymnasium. It is larger space over there.
If you missed this year's festival, don't fret, because there will be another one next year. You'll be able to experience more music, dancing, food, and all while learning about cultures from around the world.
I wouldn't want to miss any festivals. That looked like so much fun.
It makes me so happy to see people from these different backgrounds coming together for a fun night. Speaking about a fun night, FSE showed off some local culture with these talented dancers.
Xavier Lee, Richard Reams, Tyrone Bell, and a STEM student let loose with some cool moves. They were trying to stomp the stage off this world. The future seems so far but so close for these 2018 seniors.
They are now thinking about everything they have to do on their own. One responsibility that seniors will take on is having to wake themselves up every morning because their parents will no longer be there to do so. Another concern is leaving behind those they have grown quite fond of, like friends and teachers who motivated and inspired them. Then you have others who just aren't ready for the real world, like myself.
For one, waking up, letting myself wake up, I don't have my parents there anymore to wake me up. Being there on time and focusing
because, you know, college ain't nothing to play about. Honestly, I don't really want to be an adult. Unfortunately, life just continues to happen.
I would have to say I look forward to being a part of a team.
My friends. I love my friends dearly.
Those kids look to me as though they enjoyed their high school experience and have bright futures ahead of them.
And they're ready for those post-high school responsibilities like college loans.
And don't forget about car payment and rent, man oh man. But I know that we are ready to handle it.
The senior banquet for the class of 2018 is in the books. Friends and family were invited to join the graduates for a Cinco de Mayo feast.
Kimberly Ramirez and Kendall Foster were there to capture the memories.
This is Miss May's official advice. Take it for what it is. It's from the heart, because I love you all. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose.
The annual senior banquet recognized the students who finally made it to 13 years of school. They were given superlative awards, including Martez Carter for Class Clown, Deja Lewis was named Best Singer, and our own Kobe Lewis got most likely to be famous. Elijah Hunt says, this event made him realize he's ready for the real world.
It takes a while to really realize that you're about to graduate, that you're about to be done with it, but I mean, it's a good feeling, you know.
In addition to getting awards, the students handed out some of their own to the staff. The students picked their favorite teacher, and there was a tie between Ms. Borders and Ms. Knipaski. Ms. Borders says, teaching at FSC is her first teaching job, and being named Teacher of the Year by the students is a great feeling.
I really like the kids, I really like the staff, so I like it. I feel like I could be here for a while.
Elijah says, while the banquet may be one of his last high school memories, he's ready to make more in college.
I mean, still trying to figure out, what I want to study. It's like, I got 2 or 3, options, but I'm still, I'm going to college for sure, though.
This night was used to say an early goodbye to our class of 2018, giving our students the best advice for a successful future.
Many tears were shed, and it was a bittersweet night, but the memories will always remain.
Senior year went by too fast yet too slow, but congratulations to all the 2018 graduates. Teachers have an important impact on students' lives.
That's why it's important to honor them every once in a while. 5 teachers from FSC were nominated for Teacher of the Year. They included music teacher Miss Slagle. She's been at FSC for 3 years. She leads the band classes and oversees all the concerts. Mr. Lawson is wrapping up his 4th year as a math teacher. This year, he's the master of everything algebra. Miss Wisdom just marked her 5th year at FSC. She is the head of English department, and this was her 3rd time to be nominated. Miss Bryan is our art teacher. She has been here 2 years and has made the halls of FSC museum quality. And this year's winner is Miss Bates. She has been a Falcon for 7 years and taught junior English in the yearbook class this year. She says representing the school as Teacher of the Year is an honor.
I'm really honored and surprised and blessed. I never really thought that this would happen to me. I was totally shocked when they called my name at the banquet, and I'm very appreciative.
The banquet was Cinco de Mayo themed and had a mariachi band.
In addition to the Teacher of the Year announcement, educators were also recognized for their years of service. Congratulations to all our nominated teachers. Food, time with students, and information. Parents got to eat some pretty good pastries here at Frontier. Parents spent a little bit more time with their children on April 12th for the first annual Pastries with Parents. The morning included more than muffins and cinnamon rolls. It was also very informational. Our principal, vice principal, and dean of discipline gave presentations about grades, attendance, credits, and state tests. This first hour breakfast gave students the opportunity to have one-on-one conversations with parents. And Mr. Murrah also spoke to many families about the programs at FSE. Sophomore Lovey Smith said the event helped her learn details about summer school.
Mainly credits and summer school. She asked me about the leadership camp, and I'm debating if I want to go.
Frontier hopes to keep this a tradition for many years to come. And one of the most known traditions at FSC are those annotations.
ANNOTATIONS. Do you know what that means? It's time to annotate. It's time to annotate. Ooh, it's time to annotate. Ooh, it's time to annotate.
Annotating is the hardest thing in life. It puts you through stress, but it's gonna be alright. It helps you understand. It helps you read better. But when you put it all together, it's just letters. As you start to read, you go through the text to get main ideas that'll help you pass the test. Write it on the side, and once you understand, make a little side note in the palm of your hands.
ANNOTATIONS. Do you know what that means? It's time to annotate. It's time to annotate. It's time to annotate. It's time to
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Hey! Okay, y'all, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Smart Sound.